everyone, it is I, MrSpiceBomb, and today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite products, face masks. I was reading a men's magazine the other day, and I had a really clever article. It was about items you should steal from your girlfriend. So, the cool thing about this is it sort of gets guys to try products that they might not ordinarily buy themselves, which is really awesome because a lot of really great products are usually targeted towards women or just general stuff which most men don't like to use. I feel like a lot of guys like to use stuff targeted towards men, and for the most part a lot of those products can be great, and a lot of them can really target men's skin, which is a little bit different from a woman's skin, so that's nice as well. However, the one thing I hate about face masks is I haven't found that many that are easily available that are targeted just towards men. So I feel like a lot of guys maybe aren't using face masks, which is such a shame because I love them so much. Why do I love them? Because they really give your face that extra clean. And different face masks will do different things. So some of them really just cleanse really well. Some will help get rid of blackheads. Some will help with like acne. Some will help with absorbing oils. And some can even moisturize, which is really awesome. If you kind of think of your skincare regime like your mouth routine, it can help make sense of everything if you're confused. You can kind of think of the toothpaste as a cleanser because you're getting off that excess dirt and you're getting off the excess plaque, and then when you're cleansing your face, you're getting off excess dirt and oils. And then you can kind of think of a face mask sort of as your mouthwash, couldn't think for a second, and it just gives you that extra clean, which is exactly what a face mask does. However, with a face mask, you use it not every day, but anywhere between every other day, 3 times a week, once a week, so it really just depends on the product itself, but also your skin type. So if you're someone with sensitive skin, I would not use a face mask more than once a week. If you have not as sensitive skin, you can use a mask up to 2 or maybe even 3 times a week. Generally, I like to use a face mask about 2 times a week if I can. I don't always use a face mask, but I do like to. Not only does it just feel nice, but it really does give me that extra clean. Here are some products that I really like, and I'm actually about to use this one, so I'll show you guys how I do it. This is Lush's Cupcake Face Mask, and this one, honestly, I want to try because I hadn't tried it before and I heard great things about it. So what this one is, it's like a chocolatey mask that is supposed to get rid of oil and really help with any pimples. I actually do have some on my forehead right now, so yay. And I have used this face mask before. It just gives your skin a nice, tight, clean feeling, which I like. However, these are relatively cheap, but you don't get too many uses out of them because they are fresh, which is one of my favorite things about them, but also one of my least favorite things about them. I do find it a little bit annoying that I have to store it in the fridge, but that's what you do because they are fresh products and you need them to last. And if you didn't keep them in the fridge, they would go bad really soon. They have a short expiration date, so it's about a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on what you grab. And I like that, and I don't like that at the same time. So I like it because I really feel like it has those extra ingredients that are fresh, so I don't know, it makes me feel like they work even better. However, I obviously don't like it because you don't get to use as much, and you don't get that much use out of it because it is such a short amount of time. So I actually have a ton left because I hadn't been using it recently, which is all my fault, but I'll just have to use it all up today since today is the expiration date. And for the most part, I don't like to exceed expiration dates because I don't want there to be like a crazy reaction on my skin just in case something went bad. And I'm sure if I use this tomorrow or maybe even the day after that, it would probably be fine, but I'm just going to use it all up today. I did get it for free, so I don't feel as bad. With Lush, if you do trade in 5 black pots, you do get a free face mask, so that is always fun. Other than Lush, I actually really love the Freeman brand, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them here, which is not all they carry. They have at least 2 or 3 other ones, if not 4 or 5. So in my hand I have the chocolate strawberry one, and they all do different things. So this one happens to be deep pore cleansing. I have a Dead Sea one that's supposed to be for anti-stress, and I really do feel like it de-reds or unreds my face. Is that even a word? So if I'm feeling stressed and my skin looks really red, it does help to make it less irritated. Then we have this one that is the superfruit one, and this is a deep cleansing clay mask. And the nice thing about clay masks are clay really helps to draw out all of those excess oils and dirts, and that's one of my favorite kinds of masks. Then I have this avocado and oatmeal, and a lot of these do pretty much the same thing. They just have some slightly different ingredients. So I just like to switch it up. This is actually one of my very favorite ones that they carry from Freeman, and this one is the facial enzyme mask, and it is pineapple. The nice thing about this one is it's not a clay. It is a gel, and it has little scrubbies. So when you put it on, you leave it on for however long it tells you to. So for this one, what you do is you wash your face first, and I recommend doing that for any face mask because it gives you a nice, clean, basically palette to start with. Then you put a face mask on dry skin, unless some do say wet, it just depends. This one's dry, and you leave it up to 10 minutes. And with this one particularly, you'll scrub it. With these other ones I showed you previously, you don't scrub, you just wash it right off. Lastly, this one's super fun, and I feel like a lot of guys will enjoy this one. It is the Peel Off Cucumber Mask. This one really just makes my skin feel refreshed. I do feel like the other masks definitely do a better, deeper clean, but this one's nice, especially if you want to use it a little more often or just for fun. I do recommend, guys, if you're going to use this, you want to shave before you use it, or at least have less stubble. You don't want to have a thick beard. If you do, just don't use it on your bearded parts because it won't work. So this one's fun because it's a peel-off mask, and what you do is you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes, and you let it dry. And once it dries, your skin gets so nice and tight, and it's going to have this weird plasticky sheen over it, and you just peel it all off. And one of the coolest parts is looking at everything that came off your skin afterwards. So I find that really fun. And lastly, I have a Queen Helene mask, which is also really cheap. The Freeman's line is about $4 each, and I think this was $4 or $5. And this is a mint jeweled mask. And this one, again, is probably really similar to Cupcake or this chocolate strawberry one. So this has mint, and it really helps to drive acne, pimples, and blackheads, and I like this one as well. So, I've already washed my face before this video, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth this all over my face. Now, I do have to warn you, I probably don't put this on as well as I could. Whenever I get together with one of my friends, we like to do this a lot together, and he tells me that I don't do it right. He tells me that I put way too much on, but I just do it however I like. So I know I look ridiculous. So what I usually do when I put a face mask on, especially this one since it looks like I'm rubbing poop on my face, I like to stay in my room. I mean, it doesn't really matter since just my parents here with me, but still, it's kind of funny looking to walk around the house with this poop look. But sometimes when I do this, I'll just read a book, or I'll just chat on my computer or something, or surf the internet, which is what I usually do, watch some YouTube videos. So for any of these masks from Lush, I usually leave them on between like 10 to 15 minutes, 15 maybe being a little bit too long. So I try and smooth on the face mask very evenly throughout my entire face, and then I also like to put it on my neck as well. And then sometimes I'll either wash it all off in the shower, or later I just do it in the sink if I don't feel like taking a shower. So it really just depends. Face masks can be a little bit hard to get off, but don't be discouraged. Just keep wiping and scrubbing. It's one of the reasons I do like to, or prefer to use a face mask right before I shower. That way my face is clean and I don't have to worry about doing that in the shower, but also it just comes off a lot easier. So, like I said previously, I am putting a lot of this on my face, so normally I wouldn't use this much on my face, but I wanted to get it all used up because it does expire tomorrow. So this is what it should look like, And it probably looks ridiculous, but that's okay. You can go around scaring people if you want. So get your girlfriend back or your boyfriend or whatever and scare the crap out of your parents and your friends. It's just too much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will use some face masks. Try Freeman's, they're great, or Lush. I really like them as well, even Queen Helene. But I know Freeman you can get almost anywhere like CVS, and they're really cheap. So try one that you think you like, or you like the scent of, or something you feel like you need for your skin, so if it's a deep clean, or something that takes off more oil, or try the really fun peel-off mask. And I know other companies make those as well. So have fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Rawr.